at you from the garden. Take two. Man, I have been helping a client with their building permit, and they had some issues at the building department. Corsi called with the building department on three-way as I'm talking to you guys. So I'm back. Here we go. Let's try this all over again. I am in the garden. I'm doing an update because since I showed you guys last time, I have lopped off a bunch of plants. We've done some heavy trimming, cutting, transient stackers here, OTGs here, Mr. and Mrs. West Texas, Jack Gallman, Natty stacking. Holy smokes, Mickey FC is in the house. Long time, man. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming back. This is a Pirates podcast, and we are in my garden. And I wanted to show you some of what I have going on. I'm getting my new mango tree today, so I have a spot picked out for it. But I wanted to show you because I have been trimming everything heavily. And I took cuttings, and I was not sure if they were going to grow. Some people told me they would. Some people told me they wouldn't. I took just regular tree cuttings, took the leaves off, scuffed up the edge, put it in Clonex, and most of them have done nothing. But I have a few that are now growing new leaves. So there must be roots growing. I'll keep you posted on this because these are actual mature fruit plants. So it's a very cool update. If you were here watching at 11 o'clock, you already saw the vegetable garden, so I will do that last. My cat eating the houseplants, Marshmallow. He's usually out here just getting lizards, but he likes to destroy my houseplants too. We'll go out this door this time because we went out the other door last time. It is 80 degrees and sunny here in Florida. It's beautiful, beautiful weather. So over here, I'm actually putting the mango tree right here. And I know it's like literally 10 feet from my house. And that makes me nervous. But my yard is full of fruit trees. So I don't know where else to put it, right? That's the problem. We got a banana tree here doing well. We got a guava tree. Now, if you watched before, this thing was like 10, 12 foot long branches. I lopped them off. I need this thing to bush out. Hopefully it works. You can also see I take all the cuttings I took and I cut them up and put them around all of my fruit trees. And that will break down into a mulch, give some more nutrients. A little bit of my version of chop and drop. But let's take a little wander. So we've got that. We've got this. This, I believe, is a pawpaw tree. I thought it was dead. It was just a little stick. I'm going to let this thing grow. Hopefully it gets fruit one day. This is a pear tree. This has been the slowest growing animal back here. It has just been, I have gotten no fruit, no blossoms. And I know pears are not made for Florida, but neither is an apple tree, and I just planted one of those. This was 25 bucks at Walmart. It was too cheap to pass. I cut everything back. Something came and ate on it. But we're going to see if we can grow apples. Typically, they don't do well in Florida because we don't get enough of a cold snap. Apples and pears like it to be cold, right? We got some little bananas growing up from some bananas I lost during the freeze this last year. Very mild freeze. We got one papaya tree. Now, I just harvested a big papaya on it, and I just was eating that. It was delicious. So this should grow a whole bunch this summer. It's ready to go. This is the Cari carambola. This is my star fruit tree, and I haven't gotten any fruit off this yet. But I'm trying to shape it into a tree. My buddy Dwayne has these. He lets them bush out. I want these to be trees and look like trees. So I'm trying to chop them and lop them the best I can. My aloe's kicking. Look, have you ever seen a happier aloe plant? Probably not. Did you know they even did flowers? I didn't. And I got a bunch back there in the corner. The big story, my peach tree, huge producer, lopped it took all the big branches off. Literally took probably 8 feet or so off of that tree. And I'm just trying to expose the center and get this to thicken up more. Now, this has been a fantastic tree. It's coming up on its 3rd year in the ground, and it is absolutely just loaded. I mean, the few branches I took off of this, there was at least 100 peaches, at least, probably even more. But there's still probably 300 peaches in that tree, which is amazing. So moving on, we got the Sweetheart Lychee. Now this had grown, these 3 main branches were real long. Tell me you can't hear anything. Hopefully you're still there. I'm still here. It's not the birds that eat all my ripe peaches, Emerald. It's the squirrels. I got these big fat squirrels that eat everything. Sorry for the silence. People keep calling and texting and it keeps freezing the live. And I can't do airplane mode, otherwise it doesn't go out live. So sorry if there's ever a silent spot, it's because of... If there's ever a silent spot, it's because people keep calling me. So, sorry about that. But anyway, yeah, it's the squirrels. These squirrels run this fence line, and literally I'll see them with my peach in their mouth just running back and forth. They love it. And so the birds haven't been an issue, but the squirrels have. I got a couple different papayas here, and I've got several pineapples in various forms. Now, the big story has been this guy. This is my avocado tree. First tree I put in my yard. It has been a very slow grower, but it's getting a nice thick stem on it now. And I came through, this had 100 avocados on it, and I came through and plucked off about 80 of them. And I tried to just leave ones here, there, and everywhere. Last year, it carried 1 avocado to completion. So this year I'm hoping to get maybe a dozen of these to completion. It's not that big of a tree, but it is nice and healthy. You know, and every year you get more fruit than the last, which is the cool part. This is my sugarloaf pineapple. It produced a pineapple last year. I don't know if it needs a year off, and we'll get one next year, but it was a delicious white pineapple. This is a June plum. Lost all its leaves in the cold snap we had, but they're coming back now. Very prolific grower. It grows in bunches, and this produces fruit all year round, which is really nice. My blackberry bush, so I trellis this out with wires, and this thing is loaded, you guys. It is just full of blackberries. And yes, not all the deer have gotten them. There are blackberries throughout that I can just pick and eat. Look at that beauty. Give it a blow off, and oh man, so delicious. And this thing's just growing like crazy. I've been picking and eating blackberries for a month now. Love the blackberry tree, or bush rather, and it just keeps growing. This is a Scarlet Beauty plum. Look, this really is my happy place. I love being in the garden. You can see I got plums everywhere. This is another tree I really hacked down. Had really long branches, and I chopped them all back, and this is what it's looking like now. We hope to get bigger fruit and more of a stocky tree out of it. And you can see it's got a good, nice trunk going. It's a good tree shape. Another random banana. We got the white peach over here, and it's got some peaches on. Really nice fruit. I only planted this one last summer, so it's a little behind. But everything's in various stages of growing, which is nice. And they come in at different seasons. This is a Barbados cherry. Now this one really has just bushed out. I kind of gave up on it. and it's a big grower. We got a handful of cherries last year. We hope to get a lot more than that this year. And I did trim that back too. Big pineapple plant. This will definitely fruit this summer. I had my tall one back there. But I got another banana tree here. You know, we got a little bit of everything. We got the lemon tree here, and I cut it up good. This is a Ponderosa lemon. It makes those big giant ones. And then over in this corner is the vegetable garden. And you can see I've got quite a few of the little cherry tomatoes on, as well as some other different kinds of tomatoes, some yellow ones. And again, these were all from last year. These, I tore all the tomatoes out and the roots just grew back. And then we've also got sweet potato in here. The roots just grew back on their own. So these are all just volunteer plants, which is pretty awesome. And then here, my daughter and I, we made a nice little garden area. We got some green peppers, we've got some beets, we've got some yellow squash, we've got string beans, and then the carrots on the end are just starting to come in. And then we've got this little bed here that's a mess. Big thing of rosemary, a little strawberry, couple potatoes. I put in some white potatoes just to get an experience of growing them, and they've took right off. So that's interesting. And I had mentioned in the other video before I got cut off, I think I'm gonna push this over and make another long bed right up this side. And I'm gonna stick a post here and a post there, run some chicken wire, and then up to that side as well. So I'll kind of enclose this garden area to keep the deer out, and I can access it from my screen porch door there. Now I am picking up my mango tree today, which I'm pumped about. But you can see, I mean, this is the backyard. It's coming along. We did some big hacking, but everything will grow back. This is Florida. Everything grows. Look at that. Plants even grow in your rain gutter. Unreal, right? And so that's kind of the tour around the yard. Now, what's awesome is actually eating your fruit and vegetables that you grow. It's very rewarding. We have houseplants. We love houseplants. You know, they're a lot of fun as well. You get ones with cool variegated leaves, neat colors. And so that's just kind of a fun side hobby for us as well. We got a lot of them in the house, but we like having plants all around. I mean, once you get into it, it might be because I'm old. I'm running my cat off. My wife loves her orchids. And that's the garden tour for today. So sorry if you were on my earlier stream and got cut off. I had to help some people out with the building department. So the call came, of course, when I was filming. But I made it back. I hope you watched and enjoyed the garden tour today. What else do I have for you? We got a late start. You know, the garden has become my favorite place. I work a lot. I'm in construction. It tends to be a little stressful. There's a lot of, let's just say, everybody needs everything yesterday, right? So there's a lot of people that they'll call me every day till they get their plans. And, you know, that sucks, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, dealing with all that and managing your time and doing all that stuff, it is a stressful business. And it's, you know, people have money on the line, which is a big part of that. Their stress shouldn't be my stress, but it is, because I try to help everybody out. That's just who I am. And so it's one of those things. And I've found, even throughout my day, just taking time to go out, water the plants, come outside, look and see the butterflies and the bees. It's very relaxing and it's very rewarding. I mean, I've got a fair amount of money into the trees themselves, but the rest of it's easy. I mean, I don't do any kind of chemicals or anything like that. So it's neat seeing things grow. It's neat seeing and picking the fruits of your labors, literally. And I'll tell you what, there's nothing that tastes as good as homegrown fruit. The stuff that you get in the store, it's all picked green. It ripens up when it's not ready to. It just is one of those things. You're never eating a perfectly ready, ripe piece of fruit. And when you have your own garden at home, you can do that. And then this guy loves being outside. My little buddy Marshmallow. He loves being outside. He loves to keep me company out here. And he loves getting big pets from his dad. So, yeah, it's pretty good. So this is, again, this is my relaxation den. The neat thing is these cuttings. It's really a exciting thing to see these actually grow. Now, I'm assuming many will not grow, but the fact that some are growing just purely from cuttings, the cool thing about that is these are mature branches off mature trees. So these cuttings should produce fruit like next year, like right away. So that's pretty cool. Plus they're free trees. I'll be able to give these to my family. So peach, I got peaches, plums, lychee. I got a few different things in there. So that's pretty cool. And the cuttings are just another fun experiment. I like to play in the garden, see what happens. And, I don't know if it's that I got older to a certain age, but you just appreciate the peace, the quiet. I don't have the biggest backyard, but I'm definitely packing it full of trees without a doubt. And, again, tons of varieties. We got bananas, we got guavas, we got pears, apples, several different papayas, the carambolas, starfruit tree, one kind of peach tree, a white peach tree over there, June plum, scarlet beauty plum, avocado tree, sweetheart lychee tree, blackberry bushes, pineapple plants, Barbados cherry tree, ponderosa lemon tree. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's exciting. So, yeah, there you have it. That's my little piece of paradise. Thank you guys for watching and coming back for round 2 here. We'll see how the garden goes. It's neat having these to document how things grow. And, you mentioned about a beehive in my yard would be good. We have a ton of bees. And even the wasps are around the trees pollinating and stuff. I see them as well. So it's very cool seeing all the bugs and critters in the backyard, birds fly into the trees, loads of butterflies. It's just a very cool sort of a tranquil thing. Now my lawn has gone to heck. We've really let the lawn go, but I don't even care because back here I think I'm going to trail it and do some things. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be back here 11 o'clock tomorrow. We'll talk some more. And leave a comment. If you want me to talk about a topic in particular, just let me know. Anyway, see y'all next time. Pirate out. Arg.